Virgo, welcome to your full moon reading. This is for the flower moon. Please check out the description box below. It contains all the information that you should need to know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and begin and take a look at your spirit totems. For you, when I was sorting your cards out, you got two. Oh my goodness. We have Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. And you also had the Dolphin of play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom and go with the flow. Make sure you can see that. All right. Oh. We have an overall chakra energy with your sacral chakra. Actually, the some cards represent like feelings and situations associated with the chakra. You have the actual core chakra itself, so focusing specifically on your primal energy, which is kind of like what is stored in your sacral chakra. We have an underlying moon message of darkness, long night moon. We do have the eclipse coming up. I'm kind of bad at the astrological events, learning my way, so I don't know if this is associated with it. I know the effects of an eclipse can last for the days after it. Sometimes weeks, depends on how powerful the eclipse is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dive into your tarot spread. At your Peacemaker, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're working towards something. We have the Four of Wands for your Reformer. The Ace of Wands for your Helper. The Three of Wands, wow, for your Achiever. And the Nine of Cups for your Individualist. So, wow, I mean, this is just a really positive energy. Your emotions are like you're waiting for more. You're excited in a way. We have the King of Pentacles, so very grounded in your mind space at the Investigator. Your Loyalist is defensive, possibly, or defending something you want at the Nine of Wands. Ooh, the Nine of Swords at your Enthusiast, and Justice at your Challenger. Sneaking a peek over that shoulder at the Challenger over there. You know you have created something that is going to be beneficial to you. You're just putting your head down to keep working. You're waiting for the results. And you're kind of doggedly going after whatever it is that you're kind of working on here. It brings you like a sense of satisfaction. But I think you have a lot of doubt right now from your Enthusiast. And then this interesting energy here with the Loyalist. It could be that you're doggedly going after it, but we'll clarify with more cards here in just a second to see what this is. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what the Peacemaker has been working on. We have the Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Chariot. Okay. It feels like you were creating something, you were moving forward, and now you're charging forward, and you feel not the peacemaker can be very courageous. So it's almost like valor because you're a knight moving forward with the conviction of a hierophant, and the force of a chariot. And the peacemaker can embody all the elements of all of the Enneagram types. They have the attractiveness of the three, uh, the ability to stick to things with the loyalist. They take on a lot of the positive aspects, and they crown the spread because of that accordingly. So it could be that you're doing something that speaks to your soul, especially if you're a peacemaker, Virgo. The Three of Wands here, I want to see what you're waiting for. Temperance. Ooh. The Moon. And the Five of Pentacles. You could fear the failure of this. Maybe this is why you're defensive and doggedly going after it. Your sacral chakra energy is alight with this, and that's a very primal energy. This could be what you're tapping into, because the Nine of Wands can also represent kind of like an old soldier. I'm going to clarify. The King of Wands. Ooh, boy. Oh, the Star. There was healing of your passion for the Empress. For some of you, you could have had a past relationship that impacted you significantly. It doesn't appear that it worked out. So you're the king of passion who's healing for the Empress, for your abundance, which you're working towards, and you're charging forward with courage, balancing this fear of loss carried with your achiever. Maybe that kept you in a waiting energy. The message of darkness with the sacral chakra I find to be interesting. You're also being called to like play with the dolphin and with the nobility of the elk to celebrate what you've accomplished here. It could be that you've overcome this fear and you brought temperance to it. And the moon, maybe that's what she's looking back down at. It could be the direction of the moon. She's looking backwards. Oh, can you see that? I mean, she's looking at these specters here that are haunting her, but she's also looking back. She could be looking back in this direction. This could do something with the home. For the Four of Wands, this made the reformer feel very secure. Could be kind of like a fresh start, a new beginning. Perhaps you've shifted. You've shifted something here, where perhaps you're changing your approach. And it's giving your enthusiast a little bit, you're feeling nervous. A little defensive. It could be that you're still a little hurt from something. Maybe still afraid, carrying this fear of loss. The challenger saw something that required the hand of justice to come into play. And your King of Pentacles, that you're investigator, you're stepping into some form of power for yourself. There was something here that you've been working hard on, that you charged forward. This is something you've been waiting to end because you held a little bit of a fear of loss here. It appears that like you've defended something and it has brought you abundance, something that you're very passionate about. It's brought you a sense of security too, possibly financial abundance, but the pentacles can also just mean like it's made you more sure of yourself, more physically grounded here. This is kind of like you've slowed down because I think you've put something to rest here, or you're just kind of getting to a good plateau after a period of work. But what your enthusiast is carrying some anxiety here because they're bored. The enthusiast can kind of use activity as escapism, and right now there could be a part of you that is feeling anxious, and you can call it boredom, you can call it flighty. For some people, this could be even like spending sprees, some aspects of erratic behavior to kind of like be an outlet here. But you're trying to escape something. And maybe it correlates to this fear of loss. It's a moon, so it's unknown. The moon represents illusions, the unknown, the intuition. You're bringing temperance and balance to this. And you're charging forward morally with valor and courage and justice and security and inspiration and abundance. Like there's so much positivity in this spread that to see that Nine of Swords, it's a little heartbreaking. And with this, so the Achiever is the core of this triad here. These three cards represent feelings and feelings of shame and emotion. This is also like the heart triad. So this is like where the emotions are felt, where the instincts are felt. They are also the center of the triad. So they are like think of them as the anchor point, the center point of the triad. They're waiting. And also, like, they're the center point of the triad, and they're also the ones most out of touch with their emotions. It could be that you're waiting for the next thing to take your mind off your discontent, but it's not there anymore because you've done all the things you needed to. And now you're sitting here in the darkness. And you have a call from your sacral chakra. And it's to play. It's to lighten up and live life because you deserve to live life with happiness. And to celebrate your accomplishments. There could be some of you that are just uncomfortable with the silence and being with yourself, and that's okay. I think that you're healing this and coming to terms with aspects of it. For the underside of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups, opening the heart to love, giving and receiving messages of affection, love. Your unconscious moon energy during this time, this is the same for all zodiac, all Enneagram types, is discernment. Taking a look at things, cutting through what no longer serves us, such as you with justice. Hopefully to remove the illusions, delusions, and anxieties at the Nine of Swords here. I hope that can be alleviated during this moon cycle. especially if this message is resonating with you. We then move to your unconscious chakra energy. That is intelligence. And it's the crown chakra, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. This is trusting the hand of fate and the hand of the divine. This is leaving some things just to be beyond your concern, and then you can fully embrace living instead of using distractions to get through the day from whatever it is that when you're alone and you're by yourself, you're getting the 9 of Swords. For an unconscious animal spirit totem, we have dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. With the malleability here of your sacral chakra being a light, I think that you're being put in touch with a very primal part of yourself. Something that I think perhaps that you know that for some time that you've desired this, and that's what's made you so brave and balanced. At least in terms of going after it, but you're still kind of caught up in your mind over this. Emotionally, it's very positive. Instinctually, it's very positive. But in your fear, in your thinking, in your mind space, you're facing some conflict. I think you're grounding through it, though, because you know that this is the process that must take place. All right, that was your overall message. I'm going to go ahead and get to the extended. I will be using... I'm going to go ahead and get to the extended. I'm going to use the mini tarot and the Lenormand to clarify the process. Enneagram spread. I'm also going to do the rest of the points that you see here. Finally, I will use the Work Your Light Oracle to take a look at your overall chakra energies and just bring this message completely together. All right. Thank you for joining me. If I'm able to see you in the extended, then I'll be happy to see you there. If not, then I will see you guys in the next video. And I hope that this message was able to help you in some way. All right. I'll catch you guys next time.